Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 3 FES. In the last episode, we continued our exploration of the Tartarus into the third main block, also known as the Yamasha block, and made our way to the 89th floor of the Tower of Terror. With 33% of the Tartarus now complete, we're actually making our way back into our main story again, and continuing on to the next chapter. So, with that all said and done, we're actually getting closer and closer to the upcoming summer vacation away from Gekkoukan High, and honestly, I don't know if the game's gonna have like any kind of special event for the summer, but it's always possible. So, with that being said, the first thing we're going to be doing for today is we're going to hang out with Nozomi, since honestly, he's still on rank 1 and we kind of need to work on him a little bit. So, honestly, let's actually officially meet him, since rank 1 really didn't show us too much of him, although we did notice he's kind of like very aggressive based on what we noticed, and also very like he doesn't really stand up for himself, but he acts aggressive for no reason on top of that. So he's like angry, but also scared at the same time of other people. So honestly, let's see what's going on with them.
Hey Spooks-kun. Perfect timing. Do you want to get something to eat? I can hear my poor stomach crying sadly.
It seems Nozomi wants to go eat. Okay, since you have Gur, a Persona of the Moon Arcanum, you should get along well with Nozomi. Would you like to hang out with Nozomi after school? Yeah, and that's a shirt. And actually, to be completely honest, he's literally like one of the only kids from the school that's actually available before exams, which is actually kind of funny. So, it's literally either Nozomi here, Maiko, or Bunkichi at the moment, of all the people we can actually hang out with.
Wonderful, my gourmet friend. Then let's go to the beef bowl shop. That's a place for you.
Okay, Nozomi seems pretty happy. With that, it looks like we're going to the ramen shop. So it looks like Nozomi and, our buddy, what was his name? I actually completely forgot his name. To be completely honest, the magician guy, Kenji, I believe his name was. We rarely even hanged out with him, to be honest, but both of them end up taking you to the ramen shop of all places. And you actually have to do Kenji's social link in order to actually get Nozomi, so it's actually kind of funny that you end up continuing to go there. UI Todai Strip Mall, Beef Bowl Shop. Okay.
You have a pretty good appetite. You even kept up with me.
I'm not gonna do that.
You must be one of those people with an extreme metabolism.
Not really in real life, but our main character, yeah, I would think so.
Sometimes I run into people who think they can take my title of Gourmet King. They're jealous. Remember that middle-aged man who I scared off that one time? I'm pretty sure he was an assassin of sorts.
No, he's probably, like, someone that you may have, he may run a restaurant or something like that, and that's what I'm kind of thinking, and he's mad at, like, some kind of review this kid gave or something. That's what I think, but I could be wrong.
They think they understand how I got this far, but they're wrong. The sooner they accept that, the better for them. Because of your courageous appetite, I will declare you as a supporter of the Gourmet King. This is something history places upon you, so you aren't allowed to refuse.
Okay. You gained Nozomi's trust. Your relationship is stronger now. Didn't we already have it, since he wanted to hang out with us in the first place? A mysterious voice rings in your head. With that, that's rank 2 of the Moon Arcanum. Yeah, he definitely fits the bill for the Moon Arcana, though, since, the last time we dealt with the Moon Arcanum, she was also very aggressive, so honestly, both of them ended up being, like, similar. Although they're completely different characters and completely different stories, they actually both end up being, like, the same kind of, like, similar mentality kind of thing. Like, they think themselves high and mighty, basically, so that's actually kind of funny. Thou art I and thou. Thou shalt have her blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Moon Arcanum. Well, I didn't really think of herself as high and mighty, when we got further and further into her social link, but for, like, the shell, her outer shell made her seem that way, based on every single time we hanged out with her beforehand, is basically what I'm trying to say. The Gourmet King's social link has reached level 2. Your power to create personas of the Moon Arcana has grown as well. Okay, I'll take it. Anything we can get is honestly nice.
Your name's Spooks, right? I think you're a year younger than me. It kind of feels like I have a younger brother now.
Really? I didn't know that, so that would make him 18 then, since our character is either 16 or 17. So he would either be 17 or 18 based on that.
So how about it? Do you want me to have me as a big brother?
Sure, okay. We can say not exactly. It's rude, but it's literally, the only one that's actually, like, the only one that helps us there is saying, yeah, sure.
Well, there is a bit of a resemblance, but alas, it's not to be. We'll have to remain friends.
Okay, Nozomi is observing you carefully. Honestly, we don't really have the same anything, honestly. The only thing we have kind of similar is dark hair, to be honest.
Isn't it always the way I get my mind working? And it makes me hungrier. I just finished the beef bowl, but I'm already aching for more.
Nozomi is still hungry. Oh, you are the gourmet king, so it would make sense.
Think I should keep eating. It'd be staying true to myself, and that's a good rate.
I guess.
Maybe I'll get even more hungry if I walk backwards. That works sometimes, right?
I guess. He's literally doing a moonwalk, and it's the moon arcana. That's actually funny.
You're coming too, right, Spooks? You have to. You're one of my supporters. By the way, I made up this backwards walking thing.
He even mentioned it. Oh, so that wasn't on... Okay. So that's not even on accident. That's actually what they were planning on doing with him. That's actually pretty funny.
So don't steal it.
I think you stole it from Michael Jackson, dude, but okay, if you say so. You tagged along with Nozomi on the quest for another beef bowl. You said goodbye after the second meal and returned to the dorm. We had 2 meals. Wow, that's a lot of food. I'm surprised our character ended up eating again.
So dude, I better go study, since exams are coming up.
Yeah, you probably should. You literally failed the last exam and then you got all upset about it, so yeah, you better do that, bud. Okay, that's kind of funny, honestly. Okay, with a quick cut to actually make sure that Mutatsu actually has a rank up, we actually have rank 8 actually available now, so let's actually see how Mutatsu's doing.
Oh, it's you.
Mutatsu seems to be drinking by himself. Since you have Igor, a persona of the Tower Arcanum, you should get along well with Mutatsu. Will you spend some time with Mutatsu? And that's a definite yes.
Huh, what a strange kid.
Mutatsu seems amused. Well, you're amused about everything, buddy, but we always say that, to be honest. But let's see how this ends up going.
Oh, you're late. What's up, kid?
Mutatsu's breath smells of alcohol. Well, obviously, he's got 3 drinks on him at all times. He must have been drinking a lot. Well, that's obvious. He drinks all the time. So, yeah, I would think so.
Don't you, thinkish? Rude to make someone wait. Didn't Dad tell you not to do that, eh?
Dad? Wait, I'm not your son.
Dad? Didn't you just call me Dad?
Mutatsu seems happy.
You always call me an old bastard. But you're all niche whenever, you need some money.
Okay, so he still meets with his son, apparently.
I thought you got in an accident or something. Don't make me worry like that.
Okay, so his son was in an accident?
What the hell were you doing this late?
I was with a friend, or none of your business. I was with a friend. Let's just pretend you were his son.
A friend, huh? Is it a girl, isn't it? Like father, like son, I guess.
Mutatsu seems pleased. Oh, he's happy about it.
Oh, it's you.
Mutatsu is sobering up.
Damn, all this time I thought you were, I guess my eyesight's getting, bad after all.
So, now that he's actually sober, he's not going to talk about that anymore, but it did give us some, insight into his, actual, family life. Although, we know that him and his family aren't on good terms anymore, but it's still good to kind of, see a little bit more of that. Mutatsu seems worried about you. You understand Mutatsu better now. I think so. But honestly, I still want to learn a little bit more, since we still have a couple more social links, so honestly, I feel like there's still more to his story than what we've gotten so far. But honestly, he's pretty chill. Although he's an old man, and all grumpy and angry all the time, he actually is pretty nice underneath that thick layer of anger and kind of crabbiness, kind of. So honestly, he's pretty chill. Honestly, underneath all that, a mysterious voice rings in your head, and with that, rank 8 of the Tower Arcanum. And honestly, I'll take whatever we can get. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have your blessing when thou choose a degree of persona of the Tower Arcanum. Also, talking about the tower, I think it's funny that Igor is a tower in this game, since he's actually Chariot in Persona 4 and 5. So that's actually kind of funny to see him in, like, a completely different Arcana than he is in the later games. The unusual monk social link has reached level 8. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Talking about Arcanic, like, personas, I actually found out that Genbu's gonna be in Shin Megami Tensei 5, which is actually pretty cool. It was the latest one they're, like, showing off, and that's actually gonna be really cool, so I would like to do that game for you guys, but I don't know if it's gonna be, like, you know, a game that's gonna be, like, perfect for a series for you guys, is what I'm trying to say. Because it could be a fun game to do, but the thing is I don't know if it's, like, super open world, and it's gonna be hard to record the story or not, but I really do want to do one of those games for you one of these days. I did think about doing Nocturne at some point, but I'm still, like, thinking on that one as well. But your power to create personas of the Tower Arcana has grown as well, and honestly, I'll take anything we can get, since rank 8 is not bad whatsoever.
Spending all my time with clients, missing anniversaries and birthdays. Wonder if they felt the same way as I did, as I waited for you earlier.
Who's they, or what are you talking about? Who's they? I guess we can ask, even though we can already kind of tell.
My wife and son. It's been 4 years since I left.
4 years? Wow. So he's went through, like, basically, high school since he last saw you, basically, because 4 years of high school is basically, the same amount of time. Huh. Okay, then.
I used to stay out past midnight. When I got home, my wife and I would get into a big argument. Now when I go home, I don't know what to do with myself, so I just come here and drink every night.
Are you running away? Yeah, are you?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Shake my head, but it's only for show.
Mutatsu is laughing sheepishly.
I get drunk to avoid facing problems, so yeah, I guess you could see I'm running away.
Yeah, so, and it seems like he's worried about that based on his face change, because he doesn't usually go into that unless he's, like, actually thinking about what's going on right now. So he's actually feeling regret, I think.
She hasn't called me or sent me a letter since then. She must have gone over me. Who knows, where they are, or if they just want to see me. Forget it. It's too much of a hassle anyways.
Are you sure you don't want to try?
Alright kid, let's get out of here.
Oh, we're actually gonna leave with them? You left the club with Mutatsu. That's new. Huh, that's actually kinda cool. Okay, into 7-Eleven. It looks like Junpei's got something for us. Hopefully he's, not mad anymore. He was mad at us before, so honestly, let's see how he's doing now.
Hey, what's up? Exams are pretty soon. Have you been studying?
Not really, but yeah, but let's say, nah. Because technically, no.
Seriously? Like I care.
Okay. Well, you literally said you were studying in the last night, so I don't know what you're saying, buddy. Okay, into our social link for 7-Eleven. We're 7-Eleven, I just noticed it. And that actually rhymes with my name, too, because my name's Devin. Okay, then I don't know why I didn't even notice that. Okay, well, into rank 3. Let's go hang out with Nozomi, and also, I skipped over this part, but, Akihiko ended up calling the school. He only, all he said was, that, Shuji's basically showing up. He didn't say anything super important, so I just thought I could just tell you guys that. So it looks like we got some main story actually showing up today, so, honestly, let's see what Nozomi's doing real quick, and then we'll get into our main story again.
Hey, Spooks-kun. Perfect timing. Do you want to get something to eat? I can hear my poor stomach crying sadly.
It seems Nozomi wants to go eat. Since you have Gert, a persona of the Moon Arcanum, you should get along well with Nozomi. Would you like to hang out with Nozomi after school? And that's a yes. And also talking about that persona, that's the, the first of the Jester Arcanas in Persona 4, which is kind of funny.
Wonderful. My gourmet friend. Then let's go to the ramen shop. That's a place for you.
Okay, Nozomi seems pretty happy with that, so let's go head out to the ramen shop and see what we can do with that. Since honestly, I have a feeling we'll be able to do something with them. Iwai Todai Strip Mall. Ramen shop Hagakure. The restaurant is filled with that distinct fishy smell. Time passed by as you ate delicious ramen. I was gonna say a delicious ramen, but that doesn't make any sense.
Is that enough on appetizers? Yes, waiter. 2 bowls of the usual today. And as always, make sure one of them is extra large.
Nozomi quickly flashed something in his pocket to the owner. What do you flash to him? I'm guessing some kind of like card? The 2 bowls you were eating have been replaced by 2 new ones. I'm guessing, I don't even know what it could have been, maybe like a credit card or something?
These are Dan noodles.
Wait, Dan noodles? That's weird. Why does it say it 3 times?
It's 3 Dans, always. Once you go, Dan, you don't go back again.
Okay then.
This is the crown jewel of Hagakuri's secret hidden menu. I've always considered this lightly flavored spicy miso soup a microcosm of the miracle creation.
Okay, the taste eradicated your cares. Okay, it seems like our character doesn't care.
You gotta know the secret menu, right? I don't know how they expect people to find out about it, though. Oh well, no point. In thinking about it, what's important is that all the best stuff is hidden for, normal people. Don't forget to keep that other bowl, you took. Waiter, I want to take that soup home with me. You and I are the only 2 people who know the sublime taste sensation. Don't forget to blow on the noodles to cool them off.
Oh, okay, so I'm guessing it's some kind of card that lets you order off the secret menu then. Nozomi seems to be displaying kindness. Your relationship is stronger now. Yeah, kind of. He's acting nice to us, but he's still kind of like, self-centered in a way. A mysterious voice rings in your head. With that's rank 3 of the Moon Arcanum. Honestly, a nice little, extra little bit before we actually get into what seems to be another big part of our story. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have a blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Moon Arcanum. Which, as I said, is always nice. And it's better than just having a rank 1 point, EXP bonus whenever we make moon stuff. The Gourmet King Social Link has reached level 3. Your power to create personas of the Moon Arcanum has grown as well. Which is always nice, as I always say. So, what do you gotta say, Nozomi?
This has been a privilege, cause you got to learn a lot about me. This wouldn't be possible if we were brothers, because the Gourmet King's brother cannot be the Gourmet King.
Well, unless the Gourmet King dies, I take your place. That's basically how that would take place if we were family. But that's kind of sad to think about. But that's basically how kings and kingdoms work. So technically, I could become it if I was your brother, I guess you could say. In a way, because I would be, like, the next in line.
So do you get me? Who would you say I was?
You are the Gourmet King, or you're Nozomi. This would probably just make him mad, so you are the Gourmet King.
Oh, you didn't have to say that. I'm generally shy. When someone might eat, I eat part of it, but it's still okay.
Oh, that's nice of him, but, no thank you. Nozomi seems very happy.
Oh no, I'd better start eating it before the noodle texture goes to hell. Okay, no more talking. By the way, waiter, I went to save the soup in that bowl you took. Give me a takeout container.
Okay, that's a little rude, you gotta say thank you. After finishing up your ramen with Nozomi, you return to the dorm. And with that, we already know that some kind of story's happening, so let's go straight into that, since there's no reason to cut into that, since we know it's literally about to happen.
So that's what happened on the night of the 7th. It was a difficult operation.
Okay. So, oh, that's the previous one then. I see. They're getting tougher. But it's not all bad news. I called today's meeting because...
Because what? I'm sorry.
Oh, Yukari? What's going on?
Before we go on, I'd like to ask Mystery Senpai something.
What do you want to ask her?
Me?
Yeah, what do you want to ask?
Since I joined, so many things have happened. I went along with it without really understanding what's going on, but now I need to know.
Need to know what? Oh, Fuka's freaking out, so Fuka did find out something about something that happened a decade ago, and I'm pretty sure it might be something to do with that explosion, because the kids brought it up in the school, like, not even, like, a day after she, like, started investigating that, so it's something about that, more than likely.
I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, Senpai?
Probably, but honestly, I don't think she really is.
You act like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour and the Tartarus, but they're related to the accidents 10 years ago, aren't they?
Are they? She's glaring, so that means she definitely does know something.
What accidents?
Honestly, I'm not even surprised you don't know about it.
There was an explosion near our school, and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yeah, do you?
Yes.
Really?
Luckily, no students were injured, but around the time, a large number of students were recorded as absent. Seems like more than just a coincidence.
I guess. What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean?
I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. The students who were absent, they all collapsed suddenly and had been taken and been hospitalized. Sound familiar? You know, like the girls who bullied Fuka.
Oh, okay. And it looks like Mitsuru does know something because of her body language.
There has to be an explanation. What really happened on the day of the accidents? The Kirijo group built our school, so you must know something. Tell me the truth.
Yeah, tell us the truth, if you want to tell us, that is.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. It never seemed relevant. But...
Oh, she's gonna tell us. It's okay. It's not your fault. Not her fault. Okay.
Alright. I'll tell you the whole story.
Whole story, you say?
The shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates that they can even affect time and space.
Which makes sense, because, mementos in Persona 5, jails, and also the palaces in Persona 5's universe. And then you have the TVs in Persona 4, and then that extra area for the Hollow Forest. So, yeah, they can definitely do time and space things. So that actually adds up perfectly.
We think of them as our enemies, but if we, could somehow use them to our advantage, they would be a source of unimaginable power, wouldn't they?
I guess.
What?
What is that supposed to mean, though? I guess you could, but it doesn't seem safe at all.
14 years ago, one man pursued that line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo.
Okay, so, her grandfather, I was gonna say her dad.
My grandfather.
My grandfather was obsessed with shadows. He wanted to harness their power and create something extraordinary.
Harness their power?
He assembled a team of scientists, and over several years collected a significant number of shadows.
He what? Damn, that's freaking crazy!
However, 10 years ago, during the final stages of the experiment, they lost control of the shadow's power. Consequently, the nature of the world was altered.
You mean?
Yes, Tartarus and the Dark Hour.
Okay, then. So that's why she's been silent about that. Okay. So her family created the Dark Hour and the Tartarus on accident by trying to use the Shadow's power. Wow, that's terrifying. But it makes sense that she was kind of silent about that, because how would you really explain that to anybody? Because no matter what you would say, you would seem like the bad guy in the end, even though we know that Mitsuru's not a bad person. It's just that her family caused all this. It's not really herself to blame, really, is what I'm trying to say. Because it seemed like maybe the grandfather would be more of the villain in the story than anything, if that's the case. But I don't think Yukari's gonna take it like that. I don't know. But maybe she'll be fine with it. You never know.
By their accounts, the massive shadows they collected split into several large ones that have been dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Okay. Or full moon. But either one works, honestly. I was gonna say full moon, but I wanted to follow what she was saying.
Is that why they have appeared in different places?
Apparently so. Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into the Tartarus? Don't tell me. That's why they conducted the experiments. Maybe. That would make sense. Yes. Really? Why the school, though? Oh, yeah, they are the, Oh, so that's what the old documents are about. Huh. So that's where they set up their secret research facility, was inside the school, probably underneath it, maybe? Because I can't think of any other place to put it, other than somewhere deep underneath the school. But, huh. Okay, then. Then those students who were hospitalized. I'm afraid it's just as you're thinking. They got attacked by shadows then. Port Island must have been an ideal location for them. It was a highly populated area. The Kirijo group had influence there. They could do as they pleased. As you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekkokan High School. Okay, which makes sense. So somewhere underneath it is what I'm going with. Unless, somewhere above it, but I don't think that's possible. Does that mean all that we've been doing is cleaning up their mess? Kinda. But honestly, I don't mind it, because it gives us a story to actually go through. You lied to us. Okay, so I was right. She didn't like it at all. And I don't know if we can really, convince Yukari, because Yukari's kind of, headstrong. She's kind of like Chie, but more, aggressive than Chie was. She's like Chie if, without a filter, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Poor Mitsuru. You know too, didn't you, Senpai? They've been just using us. Or do you not care as long as you get to fight? Does he know?
That's not true. I have my reasons.
You have your reasons. Think what you'd like. It was my decision not to share that information. I'm sorry. It's fine. I believe you. I never intended to deceive you. Convincing you to join C's was my highest priority. As absurd as it may seem, only we with our personas can fight the shadows. Which makes sense, since in every game only personas can fight off with shadows, because the weapons that you use aren't strong enough to get rid of shadows on their own. How could you? She didn't do anything. Besides, one of us were never given a choice. Never given a choice? Wait, was she not given one?
Mitsuru, don't.
What does that mean?
Yukari, it is those in the past who are to blame, and they lost their lives as a result, and what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us. True.
But,
It's been 10 years since that incident. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned, but since they're active, at least we can find and destroy them. Do you realize what this means?
Yeah, destroy them and save the world.
What if I told you that those 12 shadows are what's called the cause of everything?
Maybe that would make sense.
And then if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour disappear.
Hopefully so.
Exactly. That is what I was going to tell you earlier. See, it's good news, isn't it?
True. Sounds like pretty good news.
Is it true?
It's gotta be. It would make sense.
There's evidence to support it. Now our true battle begins.
Okay, then, yeah, we're ready for it then. I don't know about Yukari, she seems to have doubts now, but I'm pretty sure Junpei's all for it.
Regardless of what happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people. The shadows are gaining strength, and we can't afford to just wait for them.
And we can't let the shadows do what they want to do, because they could literally get rid of the whole entire world. To kind of like going off of Persona 4 and 5, the shadows are always evil, and they trying to do, world-ending tasks by themselves. So, yeah, definitely wouldn't be good to let the shadows do whatever they want.
And there are many mysteries still surrounding Tartarus. Why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answer must lie within it.
Okay, true. Very true. Honestly, yeah, true. Also, I want to see if Shuji has anything to say, because sometimes he has something to say. I don't talk to him always, but honestly, I have a feeling that he might say something important now.
I am very sorry about everything. If there is anything you would like to know about, please ask.
Okay, 12 shadows. Ooh, Mitsuru. Let's go from the top and then down to the bottom.
Yes, 10 years ago, a substantial number of shadows were consolidated into a single entity. Its power was immense, far greater than any of the shadows currently inside Tartarus. Experiments were performed on it, and unfortunate an accident took place, dividing the entity into 12 shadows. These shadows only appear during the full moon. And it was basically what would be the World Arcana based on that, because in Persona 4, that was the Max Arcana, and that was basically all the Arcanas mixed into one to make the World Arcana. So that was probably what that would have been called, would be the World Arcanic Full Moon Boss, basically, something like that. Unless it's different in this game. Honestly, I don't know. I am very sorry about everything. If there is anything you would like to know about, please ask.
Okay, how did the public react?
In the end, over 50 people were injured in the accident, and the media placed full blame on the Corrijo group for the tragedy. They singled out one researcher in particular, declaring him the main culprit behind it all. Whether this was actually true or not was not the issue. The public was looking for someone to vent their hurt and anger on, so they chose him, even though he was a victim himself. Their wrath was unparalleled. The darker side of mankind was most certainly on display during that time.
I wonder who that was then. Interesting. Let's ask about Mitsuru.
Under the pretense that she was assisting the group, she was subjected to the experiment for many years, so Mitsuru wasn't born with the ability to summon a persona. She was forced to learn how.
So that's what she meant. Some of us were forced into this. Oh. So now I understand. Okay. So she was forced to, force her persona out, basically. So she might not be the only person that happened to, because it wouldn't make sense to just have one person force their persona out. So that research facility probably had multiple people being forced into that. It's kind of like Edelgard for the, in Fire Emblem Three Houses with her, her brands and everything. So maybe something like that is along the lines is kind of what I'm understanding there. Huh. Wow, the Corrijo group sounds really evil based on everything we've heard. About Akihiko-senpai.
I've known him and Mitsuru for a very long time. In fact, Akihiko joined us when he was only in middle school. At the time, we had a third member as well, and that would be Shinjiro. But I digress.
Okay, and he's not going to talk about Shinjiro, but we know that he was because of the fact that Akihiko and Shinjiro, through a third party story, we got to see that Akihiko and Shinjiro used to be on the same team with Mitsuru. So honestly, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay, in 2712, it looks like there's actually some story going on. And honestly, it's kind of weird, because usually we don't have story on Sunday, so let's see what's going on.
Nothing to do as usual, huh?
Okay.
Why are you here? If you came here trying to sit and convince me, forget it.
It's nothing like that. I just wanted to see how you were doing.
Okay. So we finally get to learn more about Shinjiro again.
We've known each other for a long time.
Okay.
It's almost been 14 years since we met in that orphanage.
Orphanage, you say?
You, me, and Miki, we used to run around here until the sun went down. Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
So we're finally getting a backstory for Akihiko and Shinjiro. So they both used to live in an orphanage then.
You haven't changed one bit.
Honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell, honestly.
If you want to get all savvy, go do it with your other friends.
So based on that, Shinjiro oh no, he said other friends, so that means Shinjiro still sees him as a friend then. But, okay.
What was that?
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually you just charge ahead like a damn fool. So obviously, there's something on your mind.
Yeah, I guess. What is an Akihiko?
I do reminisce sometimes, but what's the point?
What's the point? It's your past. It's literally what made you you.
Anyway, we finally know, how to get rid of the Tartarus in the Dark Hour.
Oh, that seemed to get his attention.
No shit.
That seemed to got his attention, actually, and I thought he said he didn't want anything to do with that anymore.
To be honest, all I've been thinking about is lately it's getting stronger. But yesterday someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Really? Probably Yukari then.
Your reason for fighting, huh? That's different for every person. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit. Like I did.
I guess, but honestly I want Akihiko to stay.
I'm not like you. Man, I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured here.
Technically, yeah, he is getting lectured, but honestly they're kind of lecturing each other.
Well, see you around.
I'll see you later, Shinjiro.
You changed it all.
I guess so. Well, at least now we have a backstory for both of them. Interesting. Oh, Fuka.
Yeah?
Can I talk to you for a moment? Okay, so a lot of stuff's going on.
Senpai, please come in.
Okay, so Mitsuru and Fuka. I'm guessing she's gonna ask how Yukari got the information then, because that would make sense.
Not only do you excel at providing support during battle, but also at obtaining information.
Yep, she's good at that.
I'm sorry for doing that without permission.
Don't worry,
You're not in trouble, but I do have a special favor to ask of you.
special favor.
I want you to find out as much as you can about the incident 10 years ago.
Oh, so now Mitsuru's employing Fuka on that.
But very little was made public.
That's why I want you to access the Kirijo Group's database. Really? So like I said, remember how I said that she was a tinkerer / mechanical engineer, and it might be useful? There's my proof. There we go, I had a feeling that would be useful. And look at that, she actually gets to use her powers.
You mean hack into their system? It's illegal.
Technically yes. I'll give you my ID, and password. You'll be free from accountability. I want you to know the truth in detail. Okay.
Senpai.
Of course I'll understand if you refuse. Yeah, she will understand, but do you want to do it, Fuka?
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Are you sure? Yeah, are you sure?
I appreciate it.
Oh, and just like that, Mitsuru ended up hiring, Hacker Fuka, basically. That's actually pretty cool.
Yamagishi, are you resentful?
Why would she be resentful?
After all despite my good intentions, I did drag you into this without fully explaining. Certainly you must be a little angry with me.
Honestly, you should probably be saying that to Yukari, if anything.
Not really.
Huh? I honestly didn't think Fuka would be mad at her anyways. Fuka seemed like she wanted to join.
You see, my parents have an inferiority complex because all my relatives are doctors.
Wait, I thought they were doctors, based on what I read. Oh, so they aren't. Okay then, I guess I read that bio incorrectly then.
That's why they're so tough on me. It's really hard for me to be at home.
Oh, so that's why she left, and said that she wouldn't mind leaving right away.
But here I feel important and I can help you and the others. So why should I be angry?
Okay, so she's perfectly happy being here, like I thought, because she seemed like she actually enjoyed helping us.
You're right, Yamagishi. We need you. No one can take your place.
True.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
Okay, well, see you later, Fuka. Look at that. You got a lot of praise right there, and she honestly deserves it. She's literally the most, hardworking on the team. Other than the leader, of course, for Mitsuru, because Mitsuru's really, like, high in power, and she also does quite a bit for her team. So yeah, Fuka definitely is, when compared to everyone else, Fuka's like the second most hardest worker on the team. So yeah, definitely helpful. And then we would be third, Akihiko, Yukari and then Junpei, because Junpei does nothing other than fight. He literally doesn't like doing any of the, he doesn't like doing anything at school. He doesn't like looking into, what our next thing to do is. And he also, gets really angry over really stupid stuff sometimes. And it looks like we got Junpei as well, so I'm guessing we're seeing everyone then.
So Tartarus in the Dark Hour will be gone, huh?
What do you think about that, Junpei?
That's good. That's what we've been fighting for.
Yep, it is.
So why am I so pissed?
Well, he's probably angry because he keeps, getting, downed for not being the leader. Gosh, it's hot, even for July. Seriously, but at least we're seniors now. We won't be wearing these stupid uniforms much longer. Yeah, I've had enough of this. I just want to get accepted to college and start having some fun. That's if you get accepted, don't forget. True. Well, I can definitely say once you get into college, you'll have a lot more fun with school, in my opinion.
I know why. I'm the reason. If I was like, fighting in my duty, but hell, it's all I'm good for. If I weren't for that,
you technically wouldn't be on the team, but you need to kind of like sit up there, buddy. You need to stop being aggressive. I think he would definitely be higher on the team if he stopped being like angry about not being leader, because he's not a leader character. His character doesn't fit that personality to lead a group, but he definitely is the strongest on our team due to whenever we use him, he is the highest power stat whenever we hit. So yeah, he's definitely strong, but he needs to understand that he's not the leader, and he needs to understand that although he may not be the leader, he's also a very key role for the team, even though he's, you know, not as smart as the rest of the team, but he's actually one of the best on the team when it comes to actual offensive, which is honestly one of the most important things we need.
I'd be worthless. My duty? What a bunch of, BS. I can't fight worth shit. Anyways, not compared to him at least.
Well, yeah, compared to the main character, yeah, but you're pretty good, honestly. You're stronger than Akihiko, in my opinion. Although Akihiko hits 2 times with his boxing gloves, which is pretty cool.
Damn it. Nothing I can do is good enough.
Honestly, if you try a little bit harder, I honestly think you would be able to do anything you needed. And looks like he's fighting his inner demons there. Oh, and here we go, Yukari. You feeling happy about looking into the past like that and making Mitsuru all sad and, basically sad that everyone now knows her secret?
Seems like my worst fears keep coming true. Am I stupid to believe in things like trust and friendship? Dad, this old letter of yours. I must have read it 1,000 times since it came last spring.
Last spring?
March 6, 2000, to my family. Tomorrow I'll be bringing this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It'll be stored in a time capsule and sent to you 10 years from now. Yukari, you're so small right now, but in 10 years, you'll be 16, and you'll be in high school.
Oh, so it was in a time capsule this entire time. That's interesting. And also, if you're wondering why I'm reading in Yukari's voice, I felt like it would be better, because it's literally her reading it, so I thought it would be better like that. Because I could have just did it in my normal voice. What about one else with this letter?
I know you've been sad, but, because I have to work so late, but you still always greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself. Kirijo-san appointed me head researcher. I'll be starting on a big project soon. I'm happy to be receiving so much recognition for my work. But I swear to you that nothing is more important to me than you and your mother.
Okay.
Yukari, are you remembering to enjoy life? Are you still bright-eyed and hopeful, like you are now? No matter what happens in the next 10 years, I hope you are happy. Well, I hope this letter brings a smile to your face. Love, Dad.
Who's her father, then? Her father works for the research company, apparently, for Kirijo, but we don't know who he is, though.
I can't lose hope, for his sake.
Yeah, you can't.
I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom. Not ever.
What's that supposed to mean? Her mom kind of just gave up, then? Interesting. Very interesting, actually. I don't think there's going to be anything for the daytime, but I'll do a small cut just to make sure. But with that, I'll be right back. Okay, we got something for the dark hour again, so... Honestly, I don't know what it could be. It could be that assassination group, it could be Pharaohs, it could be anything, honestly, but... Oh, it's Pharaohs, okay.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Pharaohs. Long time no see. What is it now, buddy?
How long has it been since we first met? Time passes so quickly. So, how's life as a Persona user?
Fulfilling, something's missing, or nothing's changed. Fulfilling. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah, I think so too.
I remembered something else about the coming of the end. It all goes back to an occurrence that took place many years ago. 10 years ago, if I remember correctly.
Oh, so what happened with the explosion, and the research facility and everything?
Hey, didn't your parents pass away like 10 years ago as well?
What? We didn't know about that, but... What? Wait, is he saying that our parents have something to do with it as well? That wouldn't make sense why our character's connected to everything. How? Okay.
A persona is like a mirror, which means a persona user can never escape from his true self, regardless if you stay with you. I will stay with you, because we're friends.
Okay, yeah, we're friends. Oh, it's another rank up. I actually didn't even expect that. A mysterious voice rings in your head. With that, it's rank 2 of the Death Arcana. And honestly, I'll take it. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Death Arcana. Okay, I'll take it. Honestly, anything's nice. The mysterious voice social link has reached level 3. Wait, so it skips rank 2 then. Your power to create personas of the Death Arcana has grown as well. Okay, so it's gonna skip a couple. Honestly, I'll take it. It's, good, although that means we have less and less social links with them. But it's still cool anyways, because in general, it means that his social rank is gonna keep, boosting up and up and up, and we don't have to put as much, effort into it, although I would like a little bit more stories with them, but honestly, yeah, it would be kinda cool. Okay, for 713, we're actually gonna go hang out with Bunkichi and Mitsuko, since honestly I want to see them again. Bookworms use books. Since you have Bareth, the persona of the Hierophant Arcanum, you three might get along well. Would you like to spend some time after school in the bookstore? And that's a yes. Since honestly it's been a while since we've actually seen them, and honestly, now that Nozomi's kinda on rank 3, we can kinda hang out with these guys again. UI Todai Street Mall, you bookworms use books. I just wanted to get them kinda like even down with everyone else.
Dear, you spelled it wrong. There are 2 Ks.
I know. I just forget to write the second one.
I feel bad for Spooks-chan, and all the people who've been campaigning to save the tree.
Okay, so they're still talking about the persimmon tree. Honestly, I wonder what's gonna end with that. I hope the tree stays up.
Oh, speak of the devil. I'm writing a letter because something I haven't done in ages, but I can't remember how to spell half these words. Am I finally losing it? I used to have an amazing vocabulary.
Why are you writing it? What's it about? Yeah, what is it about?
Sorry, can't let you see it. Top secret.
Bunkichi seems to be having fun.
I'll tell you when the time comes, Spooks-chan.
Well, aren't you curious?
I'm dying to read it. I can't wait another minute. I'm gonna say dying to read it might be bad, because, you know, the whole thing with their son, so I'm gonna say I can't wait another minute.
Well, we feel the same way. Every day we can't just wait to see you. Lately I even feel smarter. Maybe I should go back to school. Just kidding.
Still pretty funny. It seems Bunkichi and Mitsuko are counting on you. Your relationship is stronger now. And I believe we're on rank 9, I think? I actually haven't looked at her social link to make sure of that, and plus I like, kind of like guessing. A mysterious voice rings in your head. But that's another rank up of the Hierophants. I know we're getting closer and closer to the end of this one. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create personas of the Hierophant Arcana. Which, honestly, I'll take anything we can get, because closer and closer to the rank 10, the more and more of an EXP bonus we get, and the better it is. The old couple social link has reached level 9. Okay, Your power to create personas of the Hierophant Arcana has grown as well. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's getting dark out. Okay, so I guess we're gonna get ready to say goodbye to them then.
I hope we can clean up this door before you come back next time.
Oh, okay. After saying goodbye to Bunkichi and Mitsuko, you decide to go back to the dorm. And with that, let's actually go and see what's going on in the dorm, since you never know. Could be something there. You never know. And there actually is. What's going on? An awkward silence fills the room. Okay. What's going on?
You know it's almost summer break. Do you have any plans?
I wish I could go to the beach. Hot sand, cold breeze, and babes in bikinis. Man, it sure would be nice. Somewhere in the south, where the water is crystal clear.
That would be Hawaii. Hawaii's pretty good.
But first, we have exams to worry about. Heck, what a drag.
Or Aruba. My parents have been there, and they said it's pretty cool there. They got iguanas, walking around, which is pretty cool. Or at least in the, tourist area, at least, you see a lot of iguanas, crawling around, and you can take pictures of them, and they're huge. Really, really big. I would have went there, but, it was just my mom and my stepdad at the time because of the fact that, they were invited to a wedding, and I was kind of too young for it, so I kind of had, a stay-at-home vacation by myself. It was fun, but I wish I would have been able to go, though, because it would have been pretty cool to see a new, another country, because I've never been out of country before.
No, you'll be fine. But yeah, I'd love to go somewhere famous for its beautiful beaches, like Okinawa.
Okinawa? Haven't we been there before? Trying to think if I know where that is. I don't think I know where that is.
Well, it's not Okinawa, but how about Yakushima?
Yakushima? Don't know where that is either. But,
Mr. Chairman, I didn't realize you were here.
Okay, what is he talking about, though?
I haven't been in the area, so I thought I'd drop by and tell you my schedule for next week.
Okay.
Mitsuru, your father will be vacationing in Yakushima during the break.
Oh, so you're saying we could meet him?
He will?
You'll all have some time off after exams, right? Why don't you go and pay him a surprise visit?
Oh, so we're gonna meet what is the new leader of the Kreijo group? Oh, we can do some recon. Secret recon, I'll take it.
Seriously, we're going on a trip?
Cool, I'll take it.
Yes, beach babes, here again.
Here we come indeed.
Ben.
How about it, Mitsuru?
Yeah, how about it? Would you let us go?
But my father is a busy man. I don't want to ruin his vacation.
I don't think he would mind.
Don't worry. No father would be upset with a daughter who came all that way to see him.
True.
You've all done a great job. You deserve to relax for a while. We already knew when the next operation would be, so it should be fine.
True. And we already went through the Tartarus, so we're perfectly fine to do whatever.
Alright. I guess everyone needs a break. Now and then. Let's do it.
Cool. So there's going to be some kind of summer beach event, kind of like in Persona 4 and 5. I don't know if it's going to be 1 day or 2, but based on what it sounds like, we're leaving country, so that means it's going to be a multi-day event, kind of like in Persona 5, which is cool. And it's going to be a completely different area, because in Persona 5 we went to Hawaii, and this is somewhere else, which I don't know where it could be, based on the name.
Woohoo.
Woohoo indeed.
The beach? I should design a special training regimen.
Everyone seems excited about the trip. Yeah, it sounds pretty interesting, honestly. And honestly, I'm pretty excited myself, since, it means we get a little bit of a fun event, instead of just, main normal story stuff. It's gonna be an actual, event to learn more about our friends and everyone else.
Senpai. Sorry about the other day. I got a little carried away.
She's actually sorry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry.
In a way, it's only logical that we go to Yakushima. The chairman said that no one was responsible for the accident is still alive, but in reality, there is one witness who survived.
Really?
There is.
Maybe her father.
My father.
Oh, okay. So it does make sense. I was thinking it would be, because, like father, like, son, because the grandfather was doing the research, it would make sense that the father, Mitsuru would be also, like, in it. Interesting. So her father was the only one that survived, based on that. Interesting.
Senpai.
Interesting. Very interesting. Huh. Okay then. Huh. That's a lot of information to take in, but it's also cool that we're going to be going to the beach and everything. But honestly, I don't know where that actually is, like I said. So honestly, it's going to be cool to actually go there. So it seems like by the time the exams are over, we're going to be doing that. And if I'm right, I think the exams are actually starting literally in the next day, so there might be like a time skip. So with that, I'll be right back, and I'm pretty sure the exams are literally in the next day, so I think we're going to have like a multi-day skip, since there's no story in the exam days. So be right, boys and girls, and I'll see you guys very shortly. Okay, now that we're actually on the final day of the exam, 7/18, so we had a couple days skip, so we were on the 13th, so basically 1, 2, 3, 4... 4-day skip, but honestly it seems like we're going to be getting back into what we were doing. But it looks like Junpei has to say something before the actual final exam, so let's see what's going on.
Yeah, what's up? Thank God today's the last day of the exams.
Yeah. How have you been doing? Yeah, how have you been doing?
Don't ask. I can't wait to let off some steam. Dude, don't you just love summer?
Yeah, I do, and I can't wait to go on our little beach adventure, honestly. Okay, and now that the exam's actually officially done, let's see what we got.
I'm done, baby. These days of testing are finally over. The sun is still shining bright.
Yeah, it is. And honestly, what do we do now?
So how'd you do?
Hey, check it out. I used PE.
Well, obviously.
Well, that's pretty much answers the question.
Well, at least he ate something.
Psh, a real man doesn't dwell on the past.
Well, at least he got an A. That's actually pretty cool. 100% A, actually.
I'm thinking ahead of, to Yakushima.
Same, honestly.
Oh yeah, that's coming up soon, isn't it? Are you ready?
Yep. Nope. How about you? Yeah, I think so. Looks like she's not.
I guess I should start getting ready too.
Yeah, you really should. But honestly, I think she's more, thinking about probably Mitsuru's father, based on her reaction, but honestly, I could be wrong. She could be just not ready to go either.
I guess I should be more enthusiastic, huh? Hey, I don't have practice today, so do you want to do something?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Sounds good. Where are we going? If you need to buy a swimsuit, I'd be happy to help.
I don't think she wants that kind of help.
As if. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna go grab my stuff from the locker room. Oh, I'll invite Fuka too.
Makes sense, yeah, we should. Since, Fuka's literally basically in the same grade as us, and honestly, she is one of our friends, so yeah, let her join us.
Hey, I know I've kind of been, lately, but we're still cool, right?
Yeah, I'm used to it, or don't worry about it. I think this is a nicer answer. Which, at least he's saying that he's sorry. Which is good, which is a step forward for his character, since, he's kind of been rude lately, but he's also funny in the same way. Because I've never thought of him as a bad person, I did get a little annoyed that he was being mean for no reason, because it's not our fault that our character got chosen as leader, it's just that we were the most skilled, and it made sense for us to be the leader compared to the rest of them, since the rest of them didn't know how to use their personas as much. So yeah, it would make sense that we would be the leader, and we showed good initiation, and we ended up being the full-time leader for what seems to be any time of Tartarus, or any time of, Shadow stuff, or the one that's actually conducting the battle regimen stuff, and we're basically the leader of the battle team. We're not the leader of the group, but we're the leader of the battle team, which honestly makes sense. But yeah, don't worry about it. You're good. You're all good, bud.
Thanks, dude. Anyway, that's all history. It's you and me now, bro.
Well, hopefully that's indeed the truth, since, we should be friends. You literally, were one of our first friends in the school, so I was kind of surprised he was being rude.
Alright, let's get going.
He was getting more jealous and rude, but you know what I mean. But, yeah, definitely, Wonder what we're gonna be getting into since, we're inviting Fuka out to go with us. Oh, Akihiko's coming too.
Woohoo. Freedom at last. What should I do now?
Honestly, no clue.
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll think of something.
The arcade sounds kinda cool.
Hell yeah, I will. Hey, what are you doing here, Akihiko-san?
Yeah, what are you doing here, bud?
Igasuki-san called me. I think he wants to talk about a new candidate.
New candidates?
Does that mean another person is going to join?
Okay, so this is our new, playable character then. That would mean, right?
Maybe.
Maybe indeed. Fuka. Oh, it's that one girl, the bully, that ended up becoming your friend. Hey, long time no see. I actually didn't think she would be part of the main story. Huh, so she's actually, gonna be, a recurring character then.
What's wrong, Natsuki-chan?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Do you think you could stay after school with me for a mandatory study session? There's, no one. Oh, you're going back to your home. Home today. Huh? Okay, then never mind.
You can help her, Fuka. You don't have to come.
He waits. It's alright, let's go.
Okay, you can do that, Fuka. You don't have to join us. Since, honestly, she is your new friend, you should probably hang out with your new friend.
Sorry, I'll see you all later. Back in the dorm.
Okay, we'll see you later, Fuka. Have fun. So they're gonna do a little study session. That's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. I like how they ended up making up and the bully ended up becoming her friend. And, actually changing.
I'm really surprised at how much he's changed.
Same, honestly.
Ah, friendship. How beautiful. Adolescence is such a wonderful thing. So full of vibrancy.
What are you doing here, Shuji? Didn't actually expect to see you here, to be honest. We usually only see him when we're actually at the dorm.
Mr. Chairman.
What are you doing, Shuji?
Oh, hello. I just stopped by to pick something up. I might as well introduce you to him now.
Him? Who's him? Wait, what? Wait, now I'm even more confused, because I said that, Ken's part of the story isn't ready yet. And apparently, Ken's joining the dorm, but he's not the next playable character, and I know that. Because I said it was obvious that it wasn't Ken. What? Now I'm even more confused, because the only reason why I know Ken wasn't playable yet was because of, Akihiko's portrait being messed up in the one mod I was using. And then I had to look into Ken to make sure, who he was, so I know when he joins, and to make sure that, it wasn't going to be too much of an issue. And I found out he joined in later, somewhere, I think he's, 3 playable characters off, I think. But apparently he's joining the dorm? Okay, so now he's officially part of the story, but not officially a party member, because I can literally tell you that. But, okay then. Hello, Ken. Long time no see. We saw you, a little cameo of you, not even a couple episodes ago.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, hi, Ken. What's up?
Yeah, what's up, Ken?
You know him?
Yeah, we all 3 of us know him.
He doesn't leave during the break, because of his circumstances.
What do you mean?
Oh, I heard about that. Something about his parents.
About his parents?
It was only, me and my mom, but she got in an accident, and she died. It happened 2 years ago.
Aw, that's sad. That's really dark. Huh, so he's kind of like our character. I don't know about his dad, but apparently his mom's gone.
Right now, one of his distant relatives is paying for school expenses.
So I'm guessing the dad was already dead then.
But staying at the elementary school dorm all by himself isn't proper for a child of his age. So I decided to move him to your dorm for the summer.
There's a elementary school dorm? Okay then.
To our dorm? Do you really think that's a good idea?
It's fine.
Why, of course. He has the potential.
And see, that's how I knew. He's literally a Persona user and stuff like that, so, yeah. I knew that he was a party member. I don't know what his persona is, but I do know he's a party member, and I said that before in a previous episode. It's just that I didn't think he would show up this early in the game is all, because I thought that was just a cameo to, like, you know, show him off, and then he would join, like, maybe, like, a couple chapters later, because he's literally not even the next playable character. The next playable character is someone completely different, and it's someone we've actually met already, but that's interesting. And if you're wondering, no, it's not Shinjiro. I don't even know if he's even playable, to be honest, but it is someone we've met, and I'm not going to say who it is, because I don't want to spoil it, because that's the only reason why I know about the whole thing with the pen for that one character, because we need that thing in order to get the red pen for that one social link for the, what was he? I forgot what he was. I think it's the Sun or the Star Arcanum, but the Thin Man that we met for Maiko's social link, the Hangman Arcanum. So, yeah, definitely that would be the next playable character, because I know that, because I was wondering how to get that pen, and that's the whole reason why I even know that, but okay, interesting. I still didn't expect to see Ken as, like, you know, already in the story and everything, but it kind of helps him, honestly, because then it would make sense why he would eventually join and everything, because first he's got to, like, you know, awaken the power and everything, so it gives him time to kind of, like, figure out what he needs to do in order to awaken that power, basically.
Then he's a new candidate.
I guess.
Yes. But as you can see, he's still just an elementary school student, so it's merely a possibility for now.
Okay, makes sense. Huh. And technically he's kind of like, Akihiko, since we know Akihiko was from an orphanage with Shinjiro and some character called Maki. So, he's technically like Ken here, in a way.
Are you Sanada-senpai?
Yeah. What about it, Akihiko?
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about you. You haven't lost a boxing match, have you, yet?
I'm trying to still think of a voice for Ken, honestly.
Yeah, well, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you, Ken. Akihiko's got a lot on his mind, though. Interesting. Very interesting, in fact, honestly. But it's cool that, you know, Ken's joining.
Finally some time off. Yakashima, here we come. I can't wait for Monday.
Oh, so we're leaving on Monday.
And then 1 week of school till summer break. Friggin' awesome, dude.
That is pretty awesome.
Aren't you getting a little carried away? I mean, the trip is only a few days.
Few days? That's good.
We still have to fight shadows over the summer break. In other words, we can't afford to stop training in Tartarus.
True.
I know. But my energy level's so high during the summer, no one can stop me. Anyways, tomorrow I'm gonna start packing. So if we're going to the Tartarus, then let's do it today.
Okay, with a quick cut to actually go and see if Mutatsu's actually available to rank up. He actually is, so we'll do this real quick and then we'll end off today's episode.
Oh, you. Well, have a seat, kid.
Mutatsu seems like he wants to talk. Since you have Igor, a Persona of the Tower Arcanum, you should get along well with Mutatsu. Will you spend some time with Mutatsu? And that's a yes.
What a strange kid.
Mutatsu seems amused. Well, he always is. Let's be honest. I know I always repeat that, but it's true.
Sorry about, let's just forget about it, alright?
Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind you, messing up and calling us your son.
Anyway, I'm sober today. So, just sit down and listen to what the old monk has to say.
Okay, yeah, let's sit down and listen to what he's got to say. And we're almost to his final one, too. This is rank 9 here.
All I gotta do is look all serious and recite the sutras, and all I can make easy money. At least that's what I thought, so I'll beg to take over my parents' temple.
Oh, so that's why.
But every day in the anniversary of someone's death, I'm working 24/7, as if my temple is a convenience store.
Take a break, or poor men know no leisure. That sounds interesting, let's go with that. Poor men know no leisure.
That's only half true, kid. Sure got no time for leisure, but I'm definitely a lot poor.
And we can kind of tell that because he has golden rings, and those aren't cheap. Mutatsu seems pleased.
It varies, of course, but an offering can sometimes be as much as a salary. Man's years up in bonus.
Okay.
But as you can see, I'm too busy. I'm gonna push this old body of mine to the limit.
True, based on what we've heard from you.
Maybe I should think of something else to do with my life. I can't keep this up for much longer. I've been drinking too much lately, made a fool of myself like I did the other day.
Hang in there, time to retire. Yeah, hang in there, buddy.
I know you're just trying to make me feel better, but thanks.
Mutatsu seems happy. Yeah, I don't mind helping you, bud.
Oh, how about this?
How about what? Mutatsu is thinking. What is it, bud?
We never filed for divorce, and since I was in the temple, we can all live there. I think it's a pretty good idea. I could retire and enjoy my life for once. What do you think?
What are you talking about? Or I don't really care, that's rude. What are you talking about? Yeah, what are you talking about?
Well...
Mutatsu seems embarrassed. I think he's talking about his family. And he's not talking about us, even though it kind of sounded like that.
I'm thinking about asking them to come back. You know, my wife and son.
Okay, yeah, sounds okay. Do they really want to hang out with you again?
First gotta find out where they are. I'll hire a detective, I don't care how much it costs. And when I see them, first thing I'm gonna do is tell them I'm sorry. From the bottom of my heart.
Okay, sounds good, I guess. I don't know about the detective part. That seems like, a little weird. But at least your heart's in the right place, right?
I'm gonna be concentrating on this, so probably won't be seeing you anytime soon. I've had enough dealing with punk like you anyways. Good riddance.
It doesn't seem like that was actually the truth, since you kind of stumbled over your good, because it said good riddance. So he's kind of sad to say goodbye to us. Despite his harsh words, Mutatsu sounds like he's going to miss you. You understand Mutatsu better now. And based on what he said, it sounds like it's going to be a while until we do rank 10 for him. I don't know if that means, we can't do it yet, or if it's going to be, a lot of points to rank it up. It probably is, honestly. But a mysterious voice rings in your head, and with that, it's rank 9 of the Tower Arcanum. Now we have 2 more rank 9s, meaning we're almost, 5 ranks completed? Because right now we're at 3, and then if we get Hierophant in the Tower, we'll be at 5, which is pretty good, honestly. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have her blessing when thou choosest created persona of the Tower Arcanum. Which is always nice to hear, and I'll take whatever we can get. So, cool. The unusual monk social link has reached level 9. Your power to create personas of the Tower Arcanum has grown as well. And I'll honestly take whatever we can get. So, what do you gotta say, Mutatsu?
If I ever knew I was gonna end up this way, never would have become a monk. Oh well, I guess I'll go to a detective agency tomorrow. Alright, let's get going, kid.
Okay, yeah, let's get going. You left the club with Mutatsu. I said that way really bad, but it's fine. And with that, I think we're going to end off today's episode here. Because, due to the fact that Sunday literally has nothing we can do social link-wise, if there's story there, we'll do that in the next episode. But honestly, I think right here is a good spot to end, since I was saved right before Mutatsu. So, with that, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day. The next episode is going to be something to do with, Kurosawa or Kawashiwa, or however you say it, but we're going to be going to a beach for a couple days and having, a special event day, and maybe even meeting, Mitsuru's father of all people. Honestly, we got a lot of things going in the next episode, and might be even majorly important to the story. And we also got Ken as a dorm mate. I don't know if he's here yet, but he's joining us very shortly. Not as a party member, but as, a friend, which means he's going to be part of the story soon, which is going to be cool. So, with that, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you all in the next episode, and keep being spooky, and peace out. Hey, boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.